All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man, Log TV and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. And now for something completely different. That's right, it's exactly what you got, and the kind of thing you're going to get if you subscribe and hit the notification bell to the KnivesFAST channel. We're definitely going to try to show you some stuff that maybe you haven't seen before, and that's what you got here. This is from Cavol Knives, another Tiguass design. This one is called the Ripback. Now, that's what I think it's called. Originally, they told Kevin it was called the Ripback, R-I-B-A-C-K, and now it's R-I-P-B-A-C-K. So I think it's Ripback, but I'm not sure. Yeah. And guys, so make sure you're subscribed and definitely check me out over on Instagram. And thanks for watching this channel. So this is different. It's designed by Tiguass. I admire Cavol and Tiguass's ability to do something different and try something different. And I gotta tell you, even though this isn't my style, and guys, it's $400, or is it $488? Hold on. It's either... No, it's not $488. That is not right. When I said $388. Okay. Even though it's a fairly expensive knife and it's kind of a very weird style, it is so well made and it functions as a knife. However, not necessarily my style. And we'll go further into it here in a moment. It is titanium. It is this gorgeous, to me, some of the best looking frag I've ever seen. The way they did this, it feels great in the hand. I love how it looks kind of distressed. And then on this side, it's plain with the frame lock, but it's like this crazy geometric frame lock. And then you've got this kind of sway back handle at the end with a bent clip here with Tiguass's logo. You do have your lock bar relief there, and the blade comes all the way out to the end. Now you do have kind of two-piece construction here with no backspacer. Again, just everything was thought of here. Jimping here, it is chamfered. It is definitely flat. You do have a crazy looking hole here with swedging. And yeah, it's just different. Now, when you flick this open, which by the way, functional, just like I said, even though it's form over function, function does work. The detent is really nice. You can see there. Detent is good. A hole is your only opening method. It does really well with the finger and pretty well with the thumb as long as you don't put pressure on that lock bar. I do not see a screw for an lock bar interface. So it's either, nope, it is. It's screwed from the inside. I do see it now. And there is no, there's no weight reduction jimping on this side. That's interesting. Nope, there's none on either side. It's just, I'm seeing some sort of optical illusion from these slits in the back of the knife. Really interesting. Now, droppage, yep, smooth, and just slips into that. Now, so now that we've talked about, you know, one way it's made really well, let's talk about cutting. All right, guys, this is a flippin' piercer. This guy wants to destroy, and by the way, they call this a pical, which is interesting. I'm not good at that kind of grip, but you can see where it would be good at that kind of slashing 7-Eleven Slurpee Saver grip, as Kevin calls it. But look, I mean, just, it cuts. I mean, it absolutely just destroys material, as you can see, and even you know, has that secondary tip, as you can see, that will slash. This one just slashes and cuts. It is sharp, 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 sharp. We'll talk about the material because there is no billboarding, so I can't really tell you what it is right now because I can't remember because I have like 18 knives in here for review right now. You do have this crazy looking compound grind, flat out here, hollow up here, and a recurve. And that recurve just pulls the material right into the blade. I mean, it is stupid sharp. And I'm cutting this tiny little piece now, which isn't going to happen, but you get it. It's just a material destroyer. And by the way, piercing, just crazy. Now, grip, let's talk about that. Now, if you're, whoops, don't go up there. If you hold it this way, which I don't know why you would, that feels right, because again, you've got this kind of bent the wrong way feel here, but here, not my favorite grip. So again, there's not kind of a, if you're in the natural grip for this knife, it's kind of weird. Okay, but what you need to do is kind of come into that thumb ramp that they built, kind of choke back a little bit, and now it's sort of still a 4-finger knife, and now it feels pretty good. If you're up here, this does not feel comfortable because you've got swedging for days and just doesn't feel comfortable. Now, I'm not the guy to talk about these weird grips, pick haul grips. I'm not the guy, but it does feel more comfortable that way. But if you kind of rest back like this, that's pretty good. It's not bad, okay? Now, you do have no pass-through, but you have a nice chamfer there. You can get there, and it doesn't hurt, and there's no scalloping, just a chamfer. Not a problem. Action-wise, wants to drop and just go home. The detent is fantabulous. Yes, that is a word. Just so flipping good. Now let's talk about availability and specs. Now, again, $388. They are available on Cavol's website. I will leave a link. 8.7 inches, a bigger knife, 0.16 inches or 4.08 millimeters. So thicker stock, but again, that hollow grind brings it down, pretty good. Again, it's still not quite as cutty as it could be, which is weird because it is pretty cutty. Now that I've been testing it, I didn't think it was, and then I did more cutting, and I'm like, okay, wait, what was I thinking? But it just, it doesn't have a high grind, so it comes down really quick to that sharp hollow there. Weight is 4.63 ounces. The thickness is 0.53, but it doesn't feel especially thick. By the way, the clip is good in and out of the pocket. It carries pretty slim. Doesn't feel heavy with that 4.3 ounces at all. Handle material 6AL 4V titanium. It is cage ceramic ball bearings. It is a frame lock. Where is the steel? Blade finish, blade grind, blade material, M390. Okay, that's what I thought. It's just, guys, it's so hard to see it on this website. It's like whacked. 58 to 60 HRC, and just a cool knife. Again, he meaning Tiguass, seems to be designing art pieces, guys. Is this one, it looks like George Jetson's spaceship, kind of has that feel to it. Is it useful? There you go. There you go. You can just hear him coming through, George. Okay, fine. I'm just going to keep doing that. Here you go, Michael Morgan. How'd I do, guys? I know, whatever. So you can just, you can just hear it zooming around because it looks like a spaceship. If this was turned down a little bit or went straight out, I think the comfort level would go way up. Again, it is a 4-finger grip, but it just depends on what grip you're going to find. And it's not still the most comfortable back here because it is jabbing me a little bit. That's my big problem with it. But again, it says pick all, so I think it's supposed to be carried more like this, which feels pretty comfortable, or like this or something, and that feels really comfortable. I'm just not the guy for that grip. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm giving this, oh, by the way, it is dead centered, and locked up very nicely. No blade player lock rock, and like 40 to 45% lockup. So please understand, Cavol just murders these designs. I don't know if they're their own OEM or somebody else is doing it, but these are just, all of the designs I've seen from them have been made so well. It just might not be, my vibe, if you will. But made so very well. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this crazy thing. Would you get one? Do you have one? I'm just curious. Is this something you're interested in? And, just got to applaud their ability to take risks. So, guys, let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, notification bell, all the things. And, guys, KnivesFAST channel, thank you so much for watching.